Hey everyone and welcome. Now I did bring you this video before, but things that are happening in the present are sort of putting a highlight on what this absolute fragile, dangerous eugenicist woman said.
And I do believe that we have rotten politics, and I'm not using that as an exaggeration.
Now this is a British ambassador of peace for the UN, Jane Goodall. Let's have a listen to what she says, and then I'll tell you why I think that this is actually coming into play. Let's have a look.
We cannot hide away from human population growth because, you know, it underlies so many of the other problems. All these things we talk about wouldn't be a problem if there was the size of population that there was 500 years ago.
So there you go. She wants our population to be reduced by 90%. That's roughly 7 billion people. And here's the bit where I said it looks like it's being put into practice. First off, we've got excess deaths. Now in the UK alone, from March 2020 to December 2022, are you ready for this? The number? 167,356. That's between those dates, excess deaths. Now excess deaths, if you didn't know, means above the 5-year average for any reason. But that's 167,000 that they're not telling anyone about. So there's a huge chunk off, isn't it? And then the next bit, we've got another option for reducing population, and that is to reduce the food supply. Because we all know why that is a good idea, don't we? First off, you've got the UK government. Now we're paying older farmers to retire for no reason whatsoever other than, I don't know, you work that one out. So that's going after dairy farmers and agriculture farmers. And then we got the Dutch. The EU have just okayed a 1.61 billion buyout for farmers, whether they like it or not. Another 3,000 farms are under the hammer here. And this is apparently to reduce nitrogen. And this is the kicker on the Dutch one, everyone, that they're not telling anyone. And you probably won't hear in the mainstream media. And that is, when they buy out the farmers are contracted, ready for this, to never work in farming again, even if they move abroad. Now, why would that be necessary to reduce nitrogen? Anyone? Anyone? Absolutely shocking what they're doing to farmers and to our food supply. And then you've got the World Economic Forum. Because obviously agriculture and cattle is not enough, is it? It's not enough. Oh no. They've got to go after rice, which is one of the main staples for, I'd say, half of the world. Apparently farming rice is hurting the planet. I'd say the World Economic Forum and all of these government organisations are hurting the planet a hell of a lot more than rice is. But what say you? I'd like to know your opinion. So it does look like that they're putting things in place that would enable what she said at the very beginning, Jane Goodall, that all our problems would be solved if the world's population was reduced by 90%. And then we've got excess deaths, a tax on farmers and a tax on rice production. Now tell me that that's not linked. Let me know what you think though in the comments. Stay sane, I'll see you on the next one.